Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you so much to our witnesses. Thank you for our sector chiefs for being here present with us today. This is the first time in the Biden administration that we have had the privilege to have our Customs and Border Patrol agents here present with us in Washington, D.C. So I appreciate you being here. I would like to ask you both, do you think that you were brought here today to promote white nationalism? Mr. Maudlin?
Thanks for the question, ma'am. I can tell you I absolutely was not brought here for that reason.
Thank you. Chief Chavez?
No, ma'am, I was not.
Thank you. Chief Maudlin, compared to 2 years ago, is Border Patrol finding more or less dead bodies of people trying to cross the border?
So within the Tucson sector, because that is my purview, I can tell you that we are encountering more migrants that have died in the
Thank you, Chief Maudlin. That is correct, and in fact, nearly 1,400 dead bodies have been found along the southern border since Biden took office. Each year has been a record high and a 300% increase since the Trump administration. Chief Maudlin, do you know border counties that have had to procure mobile morgues just to try to keep up with the increased volume of dead bodies Border Patrol is finding?
Ma'am, I'm unaware of that within the Tucson sector. What I can tell you, though, is that we work very hard to try to prevent any migrant deaths out there. So as I was starting to say earlier, close to 300 EMTs and paramedics, a great ability to lift agents on Blackhawks, get them to people very quickly to prevent
With
that.
all due respect, thank you, Chief Maudlin. Just last year, Culberson County Sheriff Oscar Carrillo was forced to deploy a corpse trolley after finding so many bodies, so many more bodies than in years past. These counties are using their limited resources to clean up Joe Biden's mess. This sheriff stated, quote, "I used to request regular stuff like bulletproof vests. Now I'm asking for more body quotes, end bag." Chief Maudlin, compared to 2 years ago, is Border Patrol arresting more illegal aliens found to have criminal convictions or fewer?
Ma'am, so in terms
More or
of
fewer,
pure,
please, Chief.
Ma'am?
More or fewer?
More.
Thank you. In fact, Border Patrol arrested more than 12,000 last year, up from 2,500 in fiscal year 2020. That's almost a 400% increase. Now, what about terrorists? Is Border Patrol encountering more or less people with records in terrorist screening databases? Chief Maudlin.
Ma'am, my understanding more commensurate with the increased flow.
In fact, CBP encountered 98 potential terrorists last fiscal year. That's compared to just 6 during President Trump's entire time in office. Now, Chief Chavez, I've visited your sector. What about known gotaways? Have those increased over the last couple of years, known gotaways?
They have, ma'am.
Yes, I have that information as well. On Biden's watch, there have been over 1.2 million known gotaways, and of course, we don't know the unknown gotaways. Now, Chief Maudlin, would you agree that gotaways included convicted criminals, terrorists, drug traffickers, or even gang members?
Ma'am, as I've stated, I don't think I can suppose
Thank you, Chief.
anything.
Chief Chavez, are you aware prosecuting and imprisoning these any drug trafficking criminals caught by state and local law enforcement comes out of their local budgets?
I am aware that the county and local law enforcement bear the cost of the detention for criminal.
And our local communities are being forced to foot the bill for Joe Biden's border crisis. What about CBP officers committing suicide? Now, I have seen the despair in Border Patrol agents' faces. Their morale is certainly decreased. They are unable to do the job that they swore to do. Would you say that that has increased in the past 2 years? I'll let both of you answer yes or no.
It has, ma'am. In the last 2 years, Border Patrol has had 13 suicides, 5 in RGV, and it's a terrible thing that we experience.
Thank you, Chief. My time is almost up. Chief Maudlin, yes or no? Are
Yes,
suicides
ma'am.
up? Yes,
Agree
thank
with
you.
Chief Chavez.
Unfortunate and disgraceful. And I have one final question. Chief Maudlin, You were asked if there was a policy change, if there was laws changing, and that it was possibly, you answered that it was possibly rumors that people were coming here to our country illegally because of something they had heard. But wouldn't you agree that policy did change? Under President Trump, it was catch and deport. And under Biden, it is catch and release into the interior of our country. They are no longer waiting outside of our country for asylum. They are being released into our country on the honor system. And so with that, we are seeing an increase of terrorists, 1,500%, gang members coming across that have doubled, illegal crossings with criminal convictions up 400%, dead bodies being found up to 300%, and CBP suicides at a decade high. So would you agree that the policy did change? And the truth is that there is an invasion happening at our southern border because of this policy change. And it's happening because Joe Biden invoked amnesty and changed the secure border policies that were working for our country. And he won't change it back because Democrats, and this is intentional. In fact, their policy is a success. It's not a failure because this is their intent.
Chair's lady's time has expired, but please feel free to answer the question.
Thank you, ma'am. So I stand by my response. All I know is what we're being told by people that have crossed, and they absolutely unequivocally said they crossed because they felt like law and policy had changed.
Thank you.
Chair recognizes Mr. Gomez for